Just got up, it's the crack of dawn, roosters are crowing, and we gotta go grab some gas real quick. Wanna make sure that we're dialed and ready to roll, so we're gonna pull off, get some gas, and haul ass straight to Vegas. So we're at Eddie World. We're on our way to Vegas. It's actually really cold. I don't think anyone's ever seen me wear a sweater. That should tell you how cold it is out here. But we ran the truck for the first 120 miles or so, burned about 14 gallons of gas. So I'd say the mileage probably isn't there. But I mean, it's a brand new 383 stroker we just built, so we're breaking it in. You know, we run our cars. We got my dad's 66 fastback falling behind with the 347 stroker that we built. I mean, we're cruising. We saw broken down cars on the way up. You know, we're actually like the worst place to see any broken down cars, which was going up to 15, because, you know, in this truck, it's a 3-speed with a turbo 400. So you really need to be in that power band. So when you have to pull off on an upgrade, yeah, it's not the best. We pulled off for these guys. Guy had a K5 Blazer, lowered, you know, completely gone through, and he smoked his transmission. So not much we could do. He's like, you got straps? I'm like, ain't no chance of pulling you across the highway. You know, tried to help out, but we did what we could. Gave him a thumbs up, and we were on our way.
So my name is Alex Pringle. I'm the owner of Eddie World, and this is known as the halfway stop between Southern California and Vegas. We cover everything you need. We're a one-stop shop. We have every candy, snack, chocolate, dried fruit. We make our own ice cream. We make our own popcorn. We make our own bread. They made it seem like it was going to be a little more casual, but at this point, just about every spot's taken, every fuel pump's taken. They're parking across the street where the truck parking is on the street, so this is obviously incredible. I know the employees are super ecstatic too. They've never seen anything like this before either.
Now we're on our way to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're going to try and pass all these cars that just left about 20 minutes ago and see how much, you know, we can gain. It's always the name of the game. Let's race. We're in Las Vegas at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We drove about 270 miles. You can hear the drag racing. They've already started. You know, we ran our cars out here. We ran them hard. Definitely getting that thinner air at the elevation on the hill climb. You can feel it in these carbureted cars, but I mean, hey man, we ran the hell out of it. We're having a great time. We're seeing some amazing cars, and you know, there's an even bigger turnout here than yesterday. I mean, Las Vegas Motor Speedway is absolutely massive. They have NASCAR races here, they have drag racing, they have autocross. I mean, this place is absolutely huge. I mean, they have EDC here. So literally, I mean, this place is huge. So it's definitely a lot more spread out, but to see the amount of cars, it's pretty cool.
Steve from Fully Torque Industry. Is this your first power tour?
This is my first power tour. I've never done any of the other ones. It's brought back out west, so I mean, this is a great one to be a part of. You know, I've never been able to go on it before because it's always, you know, in different states, where the hell elsewhere. So it came out here and it was like, let's do it. Let's bring some of the cars and let's run them hard.
Oh, so what do you got? What'd you bring?
So,
how many cars? Tell me.
We came out with 3 cars, 1937 Ford Business Coupe.
Okay.
So we brought that one, and then 66 fastback that we stroked 347.
Okay.
It's got a nice 4-speed in it. And then we brought out an 83 Scottsdale that we stroked the 383 from the original 350, and that thing is, we're putting on all the brand new miles on it on this trip.
So 2 Fords and a bow tie.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And so we're partying, man.
So is fully torqued, is it agnostic? Do you focus on a specific make or whatever it takes?
No, you know what? I love muscle cars. That's what we focus on. I Mopar, Ford, GM, it doesn't matter to me. Love to go fast. If it sucks gas and hauls ass, that's the name of the game.
I love it.
The cars that I'm seeing here are awesome. And one of my favorite things from yesterday is, seeing all these cars without all the shiny paint.
Yeah.
Patina, drivers, high horsepower cars, and that's the cool thing about the muscle car community is, you go to some of these like Ferrari meetups or something like that. Oh, you can't come in. But here, everyone's allowed. Hey, come on in. One of my favorite things to do at really any car show, and especially an event like this, is just walk around and talk to people. Find out their backstory, why do you have this car? How long have you had it? What have you done to it? Why is it a piece of you? And as like my friend Bones likes to say, is it sentimental stupidity or is there real value here? And, I'm just gonna walk around and talk to people. I think it'll be a lot of fun. How you doing, buddy? This thing's awesome. Steve.
How you doing? Hey, Anthony, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, dude, this car is this yours? Tell me a little bit about this thing.
Well, I picked it up about, 2.5, 3 years ago. I was up in Arizona in one of my best friend's backyards, and it was just a bunch of sheet metal. And he had a S10 parked out there also, so him and I kind of made a deal. I took all the sheet metal and I bought the S10, used it for a frame, and put it together for my wife.
If I saw someone driving this, I look over at the lady, I'm thumbs up all day. I'm like, that is rad.
It's got, power assist disc brakes in the front. It's just got some drums in the rear. It's a complete S10 frame. Went ahead and just tore it all apart, mechanically rebuilt everything. All new suspension, all new steering. The engine and the transmission I bought from a buddy of mine at work. It's a little 5.3 LM7 truck engine.
So this is awesome. Do you have plans to do anything else to this car?
You know what? Stuff like this, they're never done. There's always something else to do. So currently right now, I'm thinking about bagging it, doing some airbags on it.
I like that. I like the airbags. That'd be cool. This is awesome. I'm assuming you're out here with some buddies, and man, have a great time. Thank you for telling us about your car.
Absolutely, anytime.
That's your wife's car.
Yeah, the wife's car. Don't say anything. I thought good.
To find out that it's powered by a Duralast battery also, I mean, that just goes to show that, hey, there's Duralast everywhere, and it's being used on all these cars, high performance, cruiser, non-high performance. It is everywhere, and it's, I've seen probably 15, 20 cars with it. So tell me a little about your car. I mean, I know it's a Mustang, I know it's a fastback, 66?
66.
289?
It is. The number's matching 289.
Okay.
Car is mostly all original.
Wow. How many original miles?
When I got it, 40,000.
Wow, what is it at now?
58.
Oh, dude.
58.
That's new.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I've had it through high school, college, wedding, bring my kid home from the hospital in this car, and it's not going to go anywhere.
So is this your daily driver?
When the weather's nice, yes.
He's still got the drum brakes all the way around, which really aren't bad if you maintain them. But the cooler thing is finding out he drives it. I mean, this is cool, and the best part about it is there's a little bit of a story to it.
Yeah.
You know, and I do like what you did up here by trying to keep everything original with the auto light and all that stuff. I mean, that is pretty rad.
And that was my thing. When I opened the hood, I wanted it to be at least period correct. Everything in this car, only that's on here is if it's not from the 60s, it won't go on the car.
Well, you know what? So, it's a great day to see cars, see friends, and be with a bunch of like-minded individuals who just love this type of stuff.
Yes, it's a great hobby.
Yeah.
You meet a lot of neat people and great stories in this hobby.
Yeah, it turns expensive sometimes too.
Yes, it is an expensive hobby.
As one of my builders calls it, sentimental stupidity.
Yes, that's the thing. That's what I say. I can never get rid of this car. People ask to buy it, and it can't go anywhere.
No, it's okay. You sell a kidney before you sell this thing.
Yes.
We started walking, I saw this Mopar. It's a gasser, it's all lifted up. I mean, I love these things.
My wife got it for me for my birthday about 28 years ago, and it was all stock. And we kind of decided the route to go with it, so we built this all up. Straight axle, nice 383, 4-speed. just a nice, fun street car.
Did you do a lot of the work yourself? Or a little bit of help? Or?
I didn't build the short block or do the interior. Everything else I did.
Wow, impressive. So this is a 20-plus-year-old paint job.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
It's great to come out to these shows and all of a sudden you see that crazy car. This is one of those crazy cars. And you know, these gassers, they go back a long time and they weren't necessarily trendy when they first came out. Then they got huge. Can we hear it?
We take it around.
Sure. Nice and choppy, sounds clean.
Yeah.
The more you look at the car, the more you see the old school Kragers.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this thing's badass.
Thank you.
You know, finding out that this thing will pop up about 4 inches when he jumps on it, I mean, it's rad. And he takes it to shows. The biggest thing that's awesome, this guy said, is we got to keep the young generation involved. And that, to me, is what it's all about. So on to the next car. You know, I saw a Chevy, I saw the dual batteries, and I looked at it a little bit more. I saw the ProCharger. I'm like, all right, this thing's business.
It is a 98, 454 in it. Cam, headers, obviously supercharger on it. Brakes, suspension, everything's been redone on it. It was in an accident a number of years back.
So what happened to it?
Young lady pulled out in front of my wife and totaled the truck. So battery exploded, caught everything on fire.
Oh no.
And so it just, it's been gone through front to back, suspension, weather stripping, interior, paint, tires, wheels.
You know, you look at this truck, it is dialed. And then I looked at it again, I thought it was black. You look at it and you go, oh, there's red flake in it. Then you keep asking about the truck, you find out the backstory about how there was an accident, the whole front end caught on fire, battery burst. He brought it back from literally salvage and made an amazing truck out of it. It's got dual Duralast batteries in it, so you know they got plenty of cold cranking amps. I mean, this truck is absolutely badass. That's awesome, man. Now, do you have any plans on throwing this on the drag strip or doing any of that crazy stuff?
You know what? My brother-in-law wants to. I'm not so sure I'm going to do it.
I think you might have to do it.
We're thinking about it.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to blow up something, you got to do it with your friend.
Oh, this is true.
You know, it makes the story that much better.
Right?
Upon talking to a lot of people, it's funny, one of the reoccurring themes was, well, most people had Duralast parts. A lot of Duralast batteries, alternator starters. It's always kind of cool to see that because we use a lot of their products on our vehicles. We do it because they're OE quality and they perform amazing. So to see other people with the same mindset, it's always pretty rad to know we're doing something right.